عالم السايكودراما. هل كان مورينو هيوكا؟ من هو الهيوكا؟ مخرج السايكودراما، هل هو معالج أم فنان؟ يا ترى إيه صفات الهيوكا؟ ومن أي ميثولوجيا ولا أي ثقافة ظهر ما يسمى بالهيوكا؟ هل ممكن يكون الهيوكا موجود في العالم ده؟ هل ممكن تكون أنت هيوكا؟ خلينا نشوف.
Way out in courage. Many Dharma methods of instruction require a degree of risk in entering into the unknown. For the viewers or for the star himself, impulsiveness is different from courage. And a good director or guide trusts his therapeutic intuition and tries powerful methods that have a strong and good effect on the members of the group. In addition to the qualities of creativity and courage, a good director must possess the characteristics of a self-confidence. Give up your dignity. Don't be a conservative person, because if you are a shy healer, they will become more shy than you, and if you are heavy or lazy, they will become more heavy and lazy than you. But if you are dull or slow in your reaction, you will not be able to understand them or help them. Do not try from the beginning to become a psychodrama therapist if you are fanatical or practice contempt in any form. The psychodrama therapist must be a primarily sympathetic, talented, considerate and understanding person. As well as being humble, you are the motivator, the energy giver, and the fan of the flame of revelation in the souls of your patients. You must be multi-talented, and add to your knowledge and information everything modern and contemporary in your field. And to add to your knowledge and information all the latest and contemporary in your field, and to be aware of the current problems of society and individuals, and to update this permanently. You should initially treat yourself as a case and practice breathing and calming exercises to regulate your thoughts. Before entering your treatment session, you must be sure that you are already in the typical state of a powerful Hyouka healer or empath, with all its requirements. Hyouka type. It is as if the Hyouka type, or the strong empath, whose idea was born in the year 1800 in the plains of America, was a foresight and a correct prediction of the emergence of the psychodrama therapist in our modern era. The Hyouka, or the sacred acrobat, as they used to call him in the past, is because he relies in his method of killing psychological pain on mocking it and minimizing it in the mind of the patient. This unique personality style reflects the feelings of others without falsehood or hypocrisy, just like a mirror, and takes unfamiliar but successful paths. Speakers are always acceptable interruptions because of the high sense of insight that characterizes this personality, as they are wise and selfless. The Hyouka personality, or empathy therapist, has a number of characteristics, including objectivity and acceptance of all people. Hyouka does not resort to judgment or condemnation, but rather deals with every situation with an open mind. This trait is what allows Hyouka to facilitate dramatic healing despite the circumstances the individuals face. Strong empathy. Hyouka's empathic abilities make them a measure of sensing the energies of others. Whether good or bad, they are gifted at reading different social situations, which allows them to gauge an individual's feelings and reflect them to overall awareness. A natural healer, Hyouka has the ability to remove pain from people, resulting in dramatic healings. As a healer, he does not take on or absorb a person's pain or suffering, but instead allows it to pass through them. Talent of listening. On an emotional and human level, Hyouka has a gifted ability to listen. It provides others with a safe space to reveal their deepest fears and secrets. In return, Hyouka offers advice, often saying exactly what needs to be heard, in empowering the therapist and creating space for the other's inner emotional healing and facilitating their ability to move forward with resolving their deepest and most personal inner conflicts. Sense of humor. Hyouka has a sense of humor and makes fun of crises to belittle her. and people who deal with Hyouka are affected and change in a positive way thanks to this trait. One of Hyouka's greatest talents is a sense of humor, the ability to make fun of pain, and help others deal with themselves less well. Seriousness. This healing occurs for the patients on the emotional, psychological, or spiritual level. Hyouka's altruistic spirit. Hyouka puts the needs of others before his own needs. And Hyouka has the uncanny ability to transform a person's suffering by helping him see every situation as containing a solution. Hyouka's light sense of humor allows people to see the bright side of things. Clairvoyance and intuition. One of Hyouka's distinctive traits is their intuition and clairvoyance abilities. Hyouka's strong intuition provides them with the best course of action in any situation, personally and socially. It almost always achieves a positive outcome. And this is achieved while Hyouka often lives an opposite life that sets them apart from the world. Hyouka is known to warn people with his predictions and clairvoyance about negative changes expected in the lives of healers, and more importantly how to avoid such disasters. Honesty. Hyouka always speaks honestly and expects honesty. Hyouka's honesty and sincere words illuminate the path of healing for his patients. These talented spiritual healers and counselors truly understand the heaviness and depression people feel at that difficult time. Hyouka has the ability to sense another person's energy and can also detect their honesty or integrity. Hyouka's empathic abilities allow him to sense a person's intentions, whether good or bad, and follows his perceptions as a reliable measure of honesty. You are unlikely to find Hyouka in average jobs. They are highly creative people with strong metaphysical tendencies, which often places them in jobs that allow them to channel their energies appropriately into various artistic endeavors. They are also strongly found in careers that directly help others, such as counseling and the healing arts, with Hyouka often occupying counseling roles, alternative medicine paths, career paths. In general, Hyouka is a person who reflects the emotional mirrors of those around him, so everyone loves and respects him. He has a high healing energy because he puts himself in the place of people to feel with their hearts and see with their eyes, in order to work compassionately in bringing positive energies, spreading joy in tired hearts, and searching for genius and convincing solutions for them. Now that I know, and before we begin, you have to ask yourself an important question. Do you think it is possible to become a Hyouka?